This video is going to show you how to analyze an analyst using TipRank's website. So I'm following Gene Munster, who is one of the top-rated analysts in the TipRank system. He's with Piper Jaffray, and he's issued this buy rating on eBay. So I'd like to analyze Gene Munster. First of all, the email tells me that he's had 124 out of 166, which is a 75% success rate on stocks that he's rated. His average recommendations yield 27.1%, and he's the second highest analyst of the 3,211 analysts that are in the TipRanks database. So let's take a look at Gene Munster. And I would do that simply by clicking on the name Gene Munster in the email. So here's Gene. Gene's rating is 27.1% over 1 year if you use no benchmark. However, if you use a benchmark of the S&P 500, his return drops to 11.8%. So a lot of Gene's success in the last year has just been because the market has been particularly strong. If you look at him versus his sector, and he's a tech kind of guy, he's got an 11.6% average return, and his success rate drops down to 59%, so it's no longer the 75% anymore. Similarly, we can look at him on a 2-year basis and a 3-month basis. But let's look at a few other things. Let's look at his recommendations for other stocks. What's really noticeable with Gene Munster, and I'm just using him as an example, it's no criticism of Gene Munster, is that when you call him a sell-side analyst, he's recommending a lot of buys. Does he ever tell you to sell or to hold? Well, not very often. On Intel, he gave a sell rating, but that sell rating was back in June 7th of last year, 2013. And since then, he's good for 3.8% profit since then, but that's his only sell rating. If we look at his hold ratings, Qualcomm, and that was on the 21st of August last year, and his other hold rating was all the way back to September of 2009 with ValueClick. So if you're thinking of buying based on Gene's advice and getting out based on Gene's advice, it looks like Gene will help you to get in a stock, but he may not tell you the right time to get out. But if you want to see if he's given any buy ratings, we can just take a look at eBay. They've all been buy ratings with exception of one hold. On Yahoo, he's been recently 2 buy ratings, 2 hold ratings, and a bunch of buy ratings. Let's just take a look at Amazon as the last one. All buy ratings, and his older ones were all buy ratings as well. So up here at this peak where we saw highs of 400, Gene was still saying to buy at this point. He's off 2.1%, and his success rate on that stock is only 33%. So this is how TipRanks helps you to analyze an analyst before jumping into bed with him on one of his recommendations.